What's up, y'all? Thanks for tuning in real quick. Quick little story time. So, it just happened like tonight. But this girl I'm kind of like messing with, she hit me up, was like, yo, you can come pick me my, girl up from, they went to like this outdoor festival, concert festival thing, right? And, I was like, yeah, like, of course, cool, and if y'all ever had to do that, you know that it sucks, okay? Like, you have to literally, like, it's always a shit show. You always have to, like, it takes forever. You get stuck in lines. Never have signs out to you where to go. And so she's, like, dropped her location, and I'm, like, horrible with, like, my phone and shit, so I don't really know how to send her mine, and so, like, it was taking forever for her. Eventually, she was just like, I'm just gonna get, like, a lift. I'm like, I'm already in the shits, you know what I mean? So I'm like, you called me all the way out here to pick you up, and now you're gonna this you should have done from the get-go, I shouldn't be out here. Now I just came out here for nothing, wasting my time, and now I'm stuck in the shit I have to get now out of. But by God's grace, I'm still in line. I happen to pass by her and her home, and I see them down the curb. So I pick them up. Mind you, they've been at a festivals. They lit, and I am not. Of course, if you've been following my channel, I am 3 months sober today, I think, or give or take, I believe. A couple of days maybe, but yeah. So I had a good day. You know what I mean? Like it was long. I was kind of tired, and they hop in, and you know what I mean? Like, and it's just funny to me because it's like, my sister, right? She doesn't do anything, right? One of my sisters, or shit, I should probably edit that, but my sister doesn't do anything, right? And so she I remember being like throwed in like one time a long time ago, and she was just like I can't even deal with y'all, like I'm too old for this bullshit, like this is just like y'all annoying as fuck, you know what I mean? Like, and I'm like, what? Like, come on, we're just like goofing off, having a good time, and like I just didn't understand how she didn't think it was like hilarious, And but like, anyways, these girls hop in the car, and like that's kind of what this story is about. It's kind of like another full circle moment for me, and like I can tell they're lit, but I'm like I'm cool with that. Like I'm just glad they're having a good time, But like her friend in the backseat automatically, and like while everything is going on, I'm kind of already frustrated with everything. How finally found them. I'm trying to like then type into my phone like how to get to her apartment complex, and like I can't figure out, my phone won't even pull anything up. It's like lagging on me, and I'm like, I don't know, God, while I'm trying not to hit people, like in front of me. And yeah, it was just, and then so just all of a sudden, just the vibe was just kind of odd, so I'm trying to like talk to them about like the festival and stuff, and concentrate, and I'm like trying to get music on my stereo ready, because it wasn't playing when they hopped in, because I was trying to figure out how to send my location, like anyways. see how frustrating it's already getting. Friend says some shit to me, it's not necessarily rude, but it just rubs me the wrong way, and kind of just like bugs me for some reason. I don't even know why. And then they're saying things, but like they're kind of like slurring and shit too, and like they're kind of like mumbling, which I mean I do, like so I can't even fault them for that, but it just like I can't even, I'm just kind of like laughing and nodding to like like yeah, like I knew what they said, but I didn't really know. And then I drive, we finally get there, and the vibe kind of gets a little bit better, you know what I mean? And her friend says like one other thing to me that kind of bugs me, and I'm just like, all right, like, but like right before that, she had said something that kind of like made me feel weird, and then my confidence kind of like dropped, and it kind of like made me like feel a little off, I guess I'm gonna say. And it's funny because like normally I would have had something quick and witty to like say back to her, especially if I was like smoking or on something. But being sober, I just didn't even know what to say. I just didn't even want to like I said it, and like like when I answered her, like you could tell, like it kind of like my self-esteem was kind of low about it, and like I think even like the girl I was messing with kind of even noticed it, which is like cool for her too, you know. But to like notice that it kind of bugged me. I always like things like that when girls notice that, you know, or you know whoever your partner is that might notice that about you. Oh, sorry, I'm mumbling now. It's late. I'm just wanted to throw this video up. But anyways, like literally, so when she said that to me, and then like I said something back, it was just like, it was basically about my, okay, it was basically, I don't know what you're talking about, but yeah, it just like, she basically said something about my truck. She said like, why is it so big? I just got this truck, you know, like I'm not necessarily that proud of it just because of the fact that it's not the best thing to drive. It just, I kind of don't like it either. It sounds horrible to say. I am grateful for it. I'm glad I got it. It helps me make a little money on the side. There's reasons why I got it, all of this stuff. I guess what I kind of like said, but anytime I ever show anybody this, all they were just like, it's so big. And I'm like, well, like, it's probably something small, but like, I don't know. I was gonna like, I don't know how to like kind of explain it, but anyways, the whole, once she said, I was just like, man, like, first thought that jumped in my head was, man, I wish I had a blunt. You know what I mean? So I could deal with these hoes in my car, my truck. You know, blunt, so I can deal with these hoes in my truck. Okay, so literally was my first thought. And I was just like, I automatically thought, man, I want to go home and roll something. But like that's the thoughts. I think, you know, I just thought it was an important story because like you're gonna have these little moments where your brain is gonna tell you you need a blunt to deal with this situation, or you won't, or how much better it would be. But you just have to like ignore that and just, you know, steadfast on like, you know, just knowing when and when not to, I guess. And yeah, it would have been a lot more fun to. And normally, I would have probably pulled up with the blunt, like, you know what I mean. That's what, you know, old me would have done. But yeah, so literally by the time I got back to like, and it was like funny because like and then when the vibe got better, they're like kind of like talking over each other too, you know, and like, so like it's just a fucking, I don't even know. George, I was kind of like just done with it, you know. By the time we got back to their place, like, for like, you want to come up for like a drink, not knowing that I'm not like drinking or anything anymore. And then I was just like, nah, like I'm just gonna go home and like take a shower. It's been like a long day. And then like they kind of crack jokes about me just like wanting to go home and take a shower. I don't know, like I just sweated my ass off in the gym. Like I'm dirty, like I'm tired, you know what I mean? I want to go home and just relax because that sounded better than having to go up and deal with two drunk females. It's normally, and it was funny because like if I was drunk with them, it would have been like the best idea. I'm like, hell yeah, you know what I mean? Like, because you're slurring right along with them, and like that's like some of the best times. You know what I mean? Honestly, it's great. But yeah, I just thought it was funny. Like I literally felt like how my sister felt. Just like I'm too sober right now to even like fucking deal with this shit right now. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be messed up to say, but I just, and like what am I gonna do up there? Like, we just talked about the festival. We just did all this stuff, and like we're gonna go up there and what? I don't know. You know what I mean? Like I just knew on my end, like I felt awkward already at this point. I was kind of agitated and frustrated, and also I didn't really have anything else to not give, but like I don't feel like talking. I'm it's late. I'm tired. I'm not probably not gonna be the best guest. Like if someone invites me over to, I like to try and you know have good energy, so that way it you know you're not necessarily like the center of attention, but like you know at least have something to provide. And I'm blanking on the word, but I'll find another word I'm looking for. Yeah, so I was just like, no, I just dipped out. But it was just crazy to feel how I kind of like, for once I was just like, no, I don't want to go up there, and because y'all are gonna drink and then smoke, and I'm just gonna sit here, you know what I mean? And I'm just gonna like, all right, like, you know, like I'm just gonna, the whole time I'm up there, I'm just gonna be like, I just want to go home anyways. So I just removed myself from that and just took my ass home. And honestly, I'm kind of glad I did, because I wouldn't have been any fun to hang out with anyways. I would have been a party pooper. So that's really why I did it. All right, later.